you get in the lab to create, we're trying to make all our questions sound comic booky.
I am a mad scientist. Let's go.
So when you get in there and you're the mastermind creating these things, how does it work? Like it looks like you usually have an author that's like puts together the theme. How do y'all work together to make the whole cookbook work?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a great question, especially when it's something that involves comics specifically. I'm much more of a movie expert, so I sort of will know the movie versions of all those things, but to really draw from the comics themselves, which of course we want to do, I start by getting some homework. So Jermaine McLaughlin, in the case here, who is the head note flavor text author, like he is a comics guy. You know, that is what he does for a living, is write for that. So he was like, read this, read this, read this, read this. Like he gave me homework, and just like a real grown up, I downloaded some Superman comics to my tablet, and and read away. And you want to look at the art, and then you just pull things out that you can see. And we had a lot of conversations like this where he would throw out ideas or concepts. Like we want something that will be Superman's X-ray vision, or there's Big Belly Burger in Metropolis. Like, let's make something for that. Yeah. Because if you think about all these places as if they're 150% real, and what's in there? Of course, there's a coffee shop. I mean, where does Lois Lane go and get a latte? And she's a very famous reporter, so they probably named a drink after her. What does that look like, right? Yeah. And you just kind of keep spitballing, and we start with an outline. And everything goes on the outline, every possible crazy idea. And then we whittle it down from there. And then I reverse engineer it, and I come up with food that will match that.
How long did that process take?
Usually between the time I get assigned or I get involved in the idea of a cookbook, turning in all of those first draft of recipes, it's usually about 8 weeks. Sometimes 12 if I'm really lucky. Yeah. And then it's another couple months before we photograph it. But all together, the whole process is probably between a year and 18 months until I can hold it in my hand.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. That's amazing. I'm never actually going to watch a movie again the same. Like I can already just be like the Metropolis milkshake. Like I already have thoughts of like watching a movie and saying, oh, that would be a great food item from this movie.
Yes. And when it is a movie like Hocus Pocus or Alice in Wonderland or whatever, obviously I've seen Hocus Pocus. I've seen Alice in Wonderland a million times, right? But you sit down with a notepad and you just start writing things that could be food.